Or basketball is a branch of sport often known as a modified and advanced version of basketball and ring ball. Korfball was created in the Netherlands in 1902 by Nico Broeksen, who was one of the teachers in Amsterdam at that time. Initially, Nico was sent to Sweden to learn the technique of sport games to be taught to his students at the school where he taught, and there he became acquainted with the game ring ball. After Nico returned to Amsterdam, he taught the same game to his students. But to simplify the game, he simplified the ring ball game. Nico replaced the ring with a basket to make it easier for the ball to enter. This game became popular because the gameplay technique is not too difficult and the concept of mixed gender teams, male and female, is evenly distributed, where Korfball is sport that upholds 100% gender equality in the world, making this sport attractive among others. Since 1985, Korfball has been played at the World Game and was part of the Summer Olympics in 1920 and 1928. National Korfball Organization, which is responsible for the korfball tournament that will be held, IKF, was established in Antwerp, Belgium on June 1, 1933 as a continuation or replacement of the International Korfball Bureau, which was founded in 1924 by the Dutch and Belgian Association. At the end of World War II, the English-Dutch conducted tours and visits to attract the interest of teachers and the public who had further interest in the game of korfball. One of the tours stopped watching Camp, England, which led to the formation of Camp Korfball Club. On July 31, 1946, the English Korfball Association was established, and when the London language began featuring two teams from each club, the introduced a cup competition in 1957. The first indoor competition was the Summer Language in the 1970 held at the National Sports Centre in Crystal Palace, London. And in 1977, the London Language took place in the autumn and spring seasons. Meanwhile, significant development occurred in the 1980s, with several universities playing and led by the University of London. This led to the emergence of many new clubs as university graduates were highly interested in playing in the championships and felt the need for clubs, resulting in the formation of the English Student Korfball Association in 1990. Meanwhile, the Indonesia Korfball Organization is known as Persatuan Korfball Seluruh Indonesia. National Korfball Organization, which is responsible for the korfball tournament that will be held, IKF, was established in Antwerp, Belgium on June 1, 1933 as a continuation or replacement of the International Korfball Bureau, which was founded in 1924 by the Dutch and Belgian Association. At the end of World War II, the English-Dutch conducted tours and visits to attract the interest of teachers and the public who had further interest in the game of korfball. One of the tours stopped watching Camp, England, which led to the formation of Camp Korfball Club. On July 31, 1946, the English Korfball Association was established, and when the London language began featuring two teams from each club, the introduced a cup competition in 1957. The first indoor competition was the Summer Language in the 1970 held at the National Sports Centre in Crystal Palace, London. And in 1977, the London League, which took place in the autumn and spring seasons. Meanwhile, significant development occurred in the 1980s, with several universities playing and led by the University of London. This led to the emergence of many new clubs, as university graduates were highly interested in playing in the championships and felt the need for clubs, resulting in the formation of the English Student Korfball Association in 1990. Meanwhile, the Indonesia Korfball Organization is known as Persatuan Korfball Seluruh Indonesia. The rules of the sport of korfball according to the IKF regulation for teams and players. Each team consists of 8 players comprising for men and for women, divided into 2 divisions as attackers and defenders. Male players can only attack male players and female players can only attack female players. Field and game zone. The korfball field is rectangular, divided into 2 zones, the attacking zone and the defending zone, with each zone occupied by 4 players for each team. There is an obstacle-free zone, which is an area free from obstacles located around the court. Ball control and passing. Players are not allowed to dribble the ball. Passing the ball must be done by throwing it to a teammate. Each player only has one step after receiving the ball before passing or shooting. Offense and defense. Player can make a shoot if they are not in a defending shooting condition, which is a situation where they are actively guarded by an opponent within arm's length. Players are not allowed to perform beating the ball or hitting the ball out of the opponent's hand. Players are not allowed to obstruct opponent with illegal physical contact. Roll swap. Every time 2 goals are scored, player in the attacking and defending zone swap position and rolls. This rotation ensures that all players have an equal opportunity to play in all positions. Foul and penalties. Making excessive physical contact, also known as uncontrolled contact, will be penalized with a warning from the referee for playing in a dangerous manner. If a player commits serious foul, the referee can award a penalty to opposing team. Game duration. The standard time is 4 quarters with a duration of 16 minutes, which can be adjusted in competition. If there is a tie, an elimination match, extra time, or a penalty shootout can be conducted. Basic techniques of korfball are as follows. The first is passing, chest pass, overhead pass, bounce pass. The second is shooting, which involves shooting into the ring with one hand or 2 hands. The third is defending, which is korfball has 2 types: man-to-man defense and zone defense. And lastly, positioning, which involves the movement of players is attacking and defending.
Equipment. The size of a korfball field is 40 by 20 meters. The field is divided into 2 by the center line, with each side being equal, and the height must be not less than 7 meters. The boundaries of the korfball field consist of end lines, side lines, and the center line, each marked by lines with a thickness of 3 to 5 centimeters. The penalty line in korfball is a line approximately 15 centimeters by 5 centimeters, with each side marked by a post located in the center of the field. The basket only has ring with a backboard, with a height of 3.5 meters according to IKF standards. A korfball measures 68 centimeters to 70.5 centimeters and weight between 445 grams to 475 grams.
Benefits of playing korfball. From a health perspective, playing korfball can improve cardiovascular health, specifically heart and blood vessel health, because playing korfball requires continuous agile movements. Additionally, it can also train body flexibility, making it less prone to injuries. This korfball sport trains muscle that focus on the leg and arm muscles, improves fitness and coordination between the hands and eyes to perform precise movement. And it can also train concentration and critical thinking in terms of gameplay, and improve mood because the release of endorphins make our mind and body more relaxed.